Hi, I'm Dale with Wise Company, and we are excited to present a new product through Allison's Pantry. It's Wise Company freeze dried and dehydrated food storage. We're going to go ahead and just give you guys a little bit of an overview on the company and some talking points to help out with reselling the product to your customers. We'll just kind of start out here. Wise Company, we have two different products that we distribute. Our long-term emergency food, and you can see on this slide deck here on the left-hand side, you have your emergency products with the little tornado picture there, and then on the right-hand side we also have an outdoor and camping product as well. And so we will discuss the differences between those two products and the typical uses for them. So if we move to the next slide here. This is just kind of our talking points, the different things that we're going to go over. We'll just do a basic business overview, not too much. We've already done that here in Utah with Allison's Pantry. We'll also talk about a little bit about distribution. You guys already know how that works, however, with your ordering. Talk to you a little bit about Wise Company, our products, and then just review everything at the end. So we'll go on to the next slide here. So who is Wise Company? We were started in Utah in 2008 as a grassroots food storage company. All of our products are sourced in the United States, and so we proudly put the USA label on our products. We have FDA and USDA certifications on our facilities. So everything is produced under the watchful eye of regulatory agencies, and we do a great job over there. We're financially strong. Our company has no venture capital or outside interests, and so we're able to control all of our new products and all the decisions right here in Salt Lake, and for the good of our company. We have a strong partner program, and Allison's Pantry has chosen to be one of our partners. We're very excited to have them on board, and so we'll be able to provide sales support to your Allison's Pantry managers, and of course myself will be a resource for you as well. Not so much, probably doesn't affect Allison's Pantry so much, but we have international delivery and distribution arms as well. So what does the future hold? Probably all of you, no matter where you live, have experienced one of these items that are on this slide deck, whether it's economic concerns, concerns over the stock market, job loss, spike in food prices, food and water contaminations, pandemics, food supply disruptions. In fact, this time last year, and I guess just as a reference, it's March 2012, but March 2011, right after the earthquake and subsequent tsunami in Japan, there was a major break in the supply chain, which caused a lot of problems and delays with the food. In fact, it got to the point where it took 10 to 12 weeks for any food to be delivered. From the time it was ordered until it was delivered. And so that's a great example of what could happen in a relatively short time due to calamities or other worldwide disasters that have an impact on the United States, on our economy, and on our ability to produce food and deliver food as well. And the biggest thing that some emergency food storage does for you is gives you peace of mind, knowing that no matter what may occur, you are prepared and you're ready to go should your normal way of life be interrupted for any reason. Let's go to the next. So it's never been a better time to help people stock up on food. As this slide indicates, things just seem to be costing more and more every day. And so if you can help your customers recognize the importance of beginning to start some sort of food storage plan before prices skyrocket, as they are already beginning to go up, and I'm sure you've probably noticed with the products that you currently carry and you currently sell, there's probably been subtle price increases over the last couple of years, and the same can occur with a food storage product as well. And so it's a great plan to get out in front of that and be able to get product before any prices go up. So a couple of our different product offerings there, or reasons. Conventional food storage, you can see on this slide here on the left. It can be difficult to prepare, tough to eat, a pain to rotate, costly, especially if there's any spoilage. Many people nowadays just don't even know where to start in order to have a traditional food storage. They don't know how much wheat they need, they don't know how much rice they need, beans, what type of wet pack items I need, and storage space. It can be quite overwhelming. And so what Wise Company has done is created a simple, a dependable, and an affordable option for food storage. All of our foods are what we call quick cook, and that means it's just add water. This is a huge selling point, and later on in our sales demonstration, we'll cover this as well. Many of the other food storage companies out there are competitors. Their food requires hot water in order for it to work. Our food, on the other hand, because of some extra steps that we take, only requires water. Now, with hot water, you can have a meal ready to go in 10 to 12 minutes. With room temperature water, it takes about half an hour. And if you had to draw cold water, say, out of a stream and filter it or something like that, it would take about an hour, but our food would become soft and you would be able to eat it. That's a great sales point right there, that our food works with hot or cold water and does not require a heat source. The food tastes great. As we advertise Wise Company as gourmet food storage, we really feel that we are producing a restaurant quality food, something that you would even enjoy eating for everyday use. It's affordable. You can get packages as low as $1.50 per serving. And with the compact and stackable buckets, a year supply for a family of 4 takes about as much room as a traditional washer and dryer. So it's very, very easy to store. Alright, so earlier we discussed our 2 different lines. Our emergency line, you can see on the top there, is packaged in 4 serving Mylar pouches that we do a nitrogen flush on. We'll come back to that a little bit later. And then, as I mentioned, they're stored within these stackable rectangular buckets that are very convenient and grab and go type of bucket with the handle there. Most of the buckets, they weigh between 12 and 20 pounds each, so if somebody needed to take one with them in an emergency situation, if you had to get out of the house or something, even a child could carry one of these with them. Now on the bottom we have our camping line. This is a little bit different product. These are 2 serving pouches, and they're what we call a prepare in the pouch. They have a zip seal on the top of them, and you're actually able to put water into the pouch itself, and with boiling water, that food again is ready in 10 to 12 minutes, and it's very convenient. It's nice for backpacking, hiking, hunting. I actually keep some of these in my car for emergency food with a couple of bottles of water. It's very convenient for just a portable option. This slide here shows us kind of a breakdown on the different products, and as we already discussed, the 2 serving cook in the pouch on the outdoor meals, and the various flavors there: savory stroganoff, cheesy lasagna, pasta alfredo, the chili macaroni, creamy pasta and vegetable rotini, and the teriyaki and rice come in the outdoor meals. We also sell a kit that's available to you through Allison's Pantry. It's a 72-hour meal kit, and what that is, it's 6 pouches, 1 of each flavor, and that's designed to feed you 4 servings of food for an adult for a 72-hour period. So you would eat 2 pouches of that food per day for 3 days. It's a great option. It's great for emergency bags, emergency like 72-hour kits or whatnot. Or again, as I mentioned, stored in the car or at the office or wherever you might want to stash some emergency food. And then we move into our grab and go buckets, and you can see all the different sizes there. The 56 serving bucket is a 1 breakfast and 1 dinner per day option for a 4-week period. The 84, the next one down there, is a 1 breakfast and 2 dinners, or a lunch and dinner option for a 4-week period. The next one down, the 60 serving entree only bucket, that's 2 dinners per day for 30 days for a single person. And then we have the 60 serving meat supply, and what that does is gives you a congruent servings of meat for the 60 serving entree only bucket, and by adding the meat to the product, it increases the caloric intake per serving from 80 to 100 calories per serving, and also increases your protein by 12 to 16 grams of protein as well. The larger buckets there, the 120 serving fruit and veggie supply, that's a new product that we just came out with at the end of February, where you're able to get on the fruits, you're able to get, we'll go into that a little bit later, but you get bananas, strawberries, peaches, and apples. It also comes with a yogurt mix, a pudding mix, and a caramel mix. On the vegetables, you get broccoli, corn, green beans, and peas, as well as some creamy sauces that are great, a great add to go along with the vegetables. The 120 serving entree and the 120 serving breakfast are usually what we use to fulfill the stocking up kits that you see further to the right. You probably won't see those stocking up kits in your Allison's Pantry catalog. So let's talk a little bit about our freeze-dried meat supply. As mentioned before, it's 60 servings, and what you have is 3 flavor profiles of beef and 3 flavor profiles of chicken. And so the flavors are roasted chicken, teriyaki chicken, Southwest chicken, stroganoff beef, cheesy ground beef, and savory roasted ground beef. These are designed to mix perfectly with our 4 serving pouches. So the 60 serving meat supply has 4 servings of meat in pouches. And so, for example, many of you received a pasta Alfredo sample in the mail or with your orders. And what you could do is take that 4 serving pasta Alfredo pouch with the 4 serving meat pouch that comes in this 60 serving supply. You mix it together and you don't add any additional water, you just follow the instructions on the 4 serving pouch. And what you've done there is you've increased the caloric intake by 80 calories per serving on that item, and 12 grams of protein, and you've added real meat to the food, which is a great add. And the food tastes great on its own, as many of you have already tried and been able to experience, but having that extra source of calories and protein from the meat is a great add as well. Also, one other thing with the meat supply, the 60 serving bucket also comes with a bonus 20 servings of instant rice as well. So it's really an 80 serving bucket. You have the 60 servings of meat, and then you have a bonus 20 servings of rice as well.